Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. As you may know, my name is Tiffany Hutchins, Total Rewards Manager and Chair of Front's Job Evaluation Committee. Today, we are going to reevaluate a few jobs that were previously rated. Now, some time ago, we all sat down and discussed the way ahead for our company. However, I understand there has been some controversy regarding the positions that were assigned to pay grade 4. Now we have our wonderful receptionist, Rebecca, here with us today. And I know we all value what she does for us on a daily basis here at the Front Company. However, it is my responsibility to ensure we are not just focusing on the person, but rather how much the job position in question, which is our receptionist, should earn. Now, it's respectable that Ortho, Peter, and Margot recognize Rebecca's hard work and ask that this be revisited to make sure she is adequately compensated for all of her amazing efforts. As a manager, I am strongly in favor of assessing the job description as opposed to the employee. I'll just be honest, because employees come and go, but the job description very rarely changes. The job evaluation process is the way in which a manager determines the appropriate worth of a job, not necessarily the individual. Setting expectations and establishing a wage range based on ranking, comparison, and classification against other jobs in the organization clearly outline and define roles. By doing this, it prevents people from getting paid more merely because they are well liked or have been in the company for a while, and others from not getting paid as much for discriminatory reasons, such as people don't like them or just the way that they do things. Now, granted, experience and seniority eventually play a role, but this ensures that staff do not end up getting paid more than the people they work for. For example, imagine being a nurse and earning more income than your doctor simply because you've worked in the hospital longer. Now that wouldn't really make any sense. Same goes for our staff here. The receptionists or any other staff member shouldn't be earning more than one of our executives or our recruiters or anything like that. I strongly believe there should continue to be a maximum rate of pay for every job in each organization, regardless of how well the job is being performed. This ensures that roles are clearly defined, pay scales are being adhered to, and we push our people who want to excel and do more into greater roles that take on more responsibilities. That way, people aren't doing things that they're not supposed to and not being compensated for something that they should be compensated for. Now, when it comes down to our wonderful Rebecca, we have to talk specifics. Rebecca is currently earning the maximum of her range for her pay grade. We are going to have to explore other options in order for her to be able to obtain a salary increase. This is just the fact of the matter. With that being said, there are ways around this. If she stays in her receptionist role, we could look at other compensation, possibly additional time off or bonuses at the end of the year. Now, if she's willing to take a class or get some additional training to increase her skill set, this could be possible. Even if she's willing to accept additional responsibilities and taking on new roles in order to be more efficient in her current role. However, if she would like to take it a step further and completely earn an additional wage, we would have to look at maybe even a different role. Right now, Rebecca's a receptionist. She greets clients when they come in, takes care of them on their way out, answers the phones, and takes notes. And she does an amazing job. Everyone has raved about her, from her supervisor to the clients and beyond. But if she would like to take on the role of maybe a secretary, that could earn her more of a salary. Now, a secretary does a little bit more scheduling appointments, doing a little bit more managing and implementing new processes. From there, Rebecca could go on and do even more things. She could go on from being a secretary to possibly an administrator, whereas an administrator is now expanding on new processes and systems. And then from there on, the natural progression would be on to possibly being an executive assistant, where now she's training and supervising and being the right-hand person to one of our CEOs. So like I said, Rebecca is definitely doing her job as a receptionist, but she's tapped out. So unless you're willing to take on some new roles and responsibilities by taking some classes or doing some additional training, that's really the way that you're going to earn some additional money. But if you want to take it a step further, we will look at the natural progression of possibly transitioning you to a secretary, and then on to an administrator, and possibly even an executive assistant. And in all those roles, you could easily train your replacement, and now we're looking at, compensation for that, because now you've become not only a value to the company because of the skills that you bring, but now you're onboarding other people and teaching them and bringing more efficiency to the company. So I look forward to what you're able to do and what you're going to bring to the table. But right now, at this point, it's up to you. You can stay in the role that you're in, or you can take it a step above, or possibly even 3 steps above. Just let us know what you want to do, and we'll fully support you in any way you want to move forward. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Does anyone have any suggestions or questions?